of flames, and welcome back to the Cat Lady. This is going to be a part 2. We're picking up right where we left off. I don't really know what to think of this person. She's just say she's dead. She's not God or I don't know. It just seems like I need to punish some bad people to go back to the land of the living, but she just got here. It's not like she has changed her mind that much, right? Makes you think.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you.
Lemon meringue pie!
Immortality. You cannot die.
Because you're already dead!
You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
Let's call this a save
This
point!
is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision.
Suck it
As
up,
long
woman!
as they are alive, you cannot die.
Well, that makes it easier, I guess.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I think she
I'm
can.
doing it for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me.
Kinda
you
true.
will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity, forever unable to find your peace.
Okay.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
Yes?
Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
The outside world! Fear it! It's no good for you. Yeah, it sure is windy out here. Is that me again?
It's you, Susan. Come,
What is you with a dead me freaking fetish?
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
Is that her house?
I
Maybe?
think it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Crucified all alone in one place that changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Ah! Give me that crowbar. That's what I've been looking for.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The
Ugh.
parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
I don't trust you. I just don't have a
Not
choice.
regret this, my dear.
You got that all wrong.
Lights up.
Say what? No.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You
Yes?
cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
All of it!
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it.
That doesn't make it easy.
Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter.
Are
as
these
long
other
as you
people's
do it.
lives or something?
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far.
I kind of figured that.
I've never been. You forgot to blow out the candle, Susan.
How did you...
Would you kindly do what I asked you?
I didn't know! I didn't know I was leaving. What the? He's a magician!
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
What? Ah! What? I was right!
See
Those
how
candles
easy
are
that was?
people!
Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
I knew it! That was... person's life.
What the... How did I get back here?
I keep coming out here for some reason. This place doesn't even make any sense. Though I don't even know where it is, so... Okay. Pretty upbeat music for this situation. Shit, thanks you up here. I should be able to get those planks off. I don't know what that's actually gonna do though. Enter. Okay. Use. Now what's back here? What? Is this the like sacrifice of blood thing? This sign says emergency power. It's dark inside. All the blood around the hole. Was someone hurt here? I think I'm gonna be hurt here. Oh my god! Ah! That is more than a little bit of blood! What the crap? Ugh! Where am I now? This was not here. That is more than a little bit of blood. Man, you were like, it's just a little bit of blood. And I'm freaking dying, bleeding out left and right here. That is some bull crap. Such garbage. What? What is that sound? The imagery! Don't know what that was about. Chapter 2? I gotta be back alive. Second first breath. I'm gonna assume so.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call
How did I
myself
get here?
that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds.
I'm gonna
and
assume
bring
that
them
maybe
back to
he's
their
one of
former
the
beauty.
bad people.
I'm sorry. I'm probably boring you.
He just
No,
sounds kind of demented.
it's
I
not
don't know.
It's just...
Like, how the hell did I get
It's
here?
been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
What?
Of course. And go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works.
Hmm?
You want to check if I'm nuts.
And bolts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you.
Give me tacos
Also,
and
as a
burritos.
nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved.
Yes, very
These
good. Where's that?
forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a
I kinda doubt that.
formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
I don't know about you.
What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
The beginning?
She's awake, Doctor.
Wait, what?
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors.
Well, where'd the other guy go?
Could you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know
What's
if
that
you need
weird
it.
transition? I mean, what was that
Take
guy?
care, Mrs. Ashworth.
Why are we here now?
Please, don't try to speak.
I assume this is us recovering from
What did
taking
you
the
say?
pills.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
I'm assuming that's when it got chopped off. Yeah.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
It's weird. I don't get that. What is going on?
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Stop yelling
I'm
in my ear!
sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place.
So they go,
Tell
you're
me
not
what.
getting that raise. You
I
weren't
agree,
annoying
Susan.
enough.
So anyway,
Get in there and slap
I
people in
shouldn't
the
say it,
face.
but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million.
What are you
I'm
talking
not
about?
making any sense again, am I?
No, you're not.
I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will.
Sure you will.
Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
Well, I don't know how old I am, so
Just
that
wanted to
doesn't
say
really
you're
help.
lucky, I think. And that I hope You've changed your mind about some things.
What
Got
things?
to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Should I know what you're talking about? Back to sleep. Well, looking better. What? The light! What the crap? What was that?
Bad dream.
Just like, how is that just like any other dream?
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she.
Yeah.
Guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
Yet you're still talking. I don't care what name is. What happened to me?
Happened to me.
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car.
She's like,
and
what
a
the
cry,
hell is wrong
and a
with this
deer.
woman?
I heard something
She
behind
is
the trees,
crazy.
but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am.
Simple, right?
Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream.
She believed that pretty quickly.
Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Your cat found you and
Your
brought you
body
in here.
went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
Who?
Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance.
I got
If
a
it wasn't
daughter?
for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How
Yeah,
long have I been
here?
here?
How long
I
has
was
it been?
told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back.
They gave
went
you a
to intensive care
Zenzubin!
unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward.
Do I need to know that?
I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die.
Thank you
It's a
for telling me
suicide
that.
watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
This chick has a big
I
mouth. She
shouldn't
tells
say
you
that,
everything.
But you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X.
Is that the one I was talking
He's a chief
to?
of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
I don't know about that.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls
It's
him Dr.
Professor
X.
Xavier.
He comes on the ward often.
He has the
Usually
X-Men.
late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What
I
are
don't
they
know
saying
about that.
about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair.
That's disturbing.
Stupid girl. Well, she left.
If your cat
I
put on
never
a
saw her
skirt,
again.
he'd totally hit
Now,
that
why do
shit.
you think that is?
What?
Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't
Yeah.
know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad
I don't feel
bit
good about
him,
that.
personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
I'm not in a laughing mood, so.
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet.
Wow.
So, be prepared for that.
Sure.
But you haven't
But
really been
it's a bit
hard
too
to
late
get
for me
stuff
to
out of
hide how I feel
regardless.
now anyway.
And I didn't even
I
ask
think
you
I
for
made it
anything.
very clear when I swallowed those pills. Tell me more about this Dr. X.
No!
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in
I
the
hit the
afternoon
wrong
or in
button.
the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I can't
All I
skip
know
this?
is he's been
I'm
very
sorry,
friendly
I'm
and
sorry.
supportive.
You told me
Some
push down.
doctors
I don't know
won't
why I
say
went
hello
back to
to
the other
you,
ones.
But Dr. X usually stops and asks how
And
I
you
am.
can't skip
He
through
knows I
it. I'm
have
pressing
some
it and it won't go faster. This
He can see I'm
That's
not
a
happy.
flaw. You should be
He
able
actually
to
offered
skip
me
through
some
it.
free weekly
Like, you wanna go
sessions.
faster?
I'd take him up on his offer.
I don't wanna.
What
I
are
don't
they saying
care.
about him?
They're saying he can fly!
He's
And
a
he
big flirt.
bitch slaps you if you don't
Nurses,
think that's cool.
cleaners, patients. He doesn't care. As long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda.
Ah.
There. Stupid girl. Well, she left. And I never saw her again.
Oh, come on.
Dr. X got her
They
knocked
got
up.
no way to
They
get
covered
this to
it
go
up and
through.
quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful.
I gotta be.
now.
I'm the one that has to be more careful,
But I
so I don't
can't really
accidentally
say
go
I've
through
had
that
good
crap
about
all
it.
over again.
Personally, well,
Because this was for that
One
one
thing.
space. This was a lot of exposition to
Don't
go
laugh,
through
okay?
that you cannot skip whatsoever.
he's got a weird
He
smell.
smells like shit.
What
We
do
know.
you mean?
He smells.
It
funny.
smells like he grabbed a pile of shit and smeared it on his
Maybe It's
face.
just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Eat
Oh.
shit? What?
Thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Like, didn't you
Now
just tell me
that
all
you
this?
said it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this,
Ah.
Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything.
I get it.
It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me.
I don't
Really
care.
private. You know what I mean?
You told me
Things I didn't
this.
tell my mother about.
Why
And we
can't I
haven't even
skip
started those
this?
sessions yet.
Okay, I get it.
So be prepared for that.
Thank you for
Sure.
giving me that information
But
that you
it's a
already
bit
given me
too late for
before.
me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed
Yes,
those
you love
pills.
pills and fruity pebbles. Tell me something more about yourself. Did you see this?
Did you see this
There we go.
daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you. But then she remembered something and had to go.
What?
I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
She's
Of
like,
course
oh
she did.
yeah, I don't
I worried
have
I'd ask her what she was doing in my
a
flat.
mom that looks like this. This isn't my mom at all. I gotta go.
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe
Hero.
real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or
I don't know
she
about
was a
that.
burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
My kitty teacup.
Maybe. Tell me something more about
Very
yourself.
careful with that now.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're
Yeah.
a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
Huh.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all.
Did I ask
Well,
about all this?
I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the
That's
days, he
brutal.
chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
That's why you bring it up.
I'm tired. Let me sleep.
I need to sleep. Leave
I'll see you
now.
again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
Exactly. I don't know I can trust you. Talk
You
my
don't.
freaking ear off.
But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Appearance doesn't
I'll see
correlate
you
to
tonight.
whether you're good or bad.
Remember what I said.
What else?
Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn
Except
into
for when the
nightmares,
dreams become real
it's
and
good to have
everything can
someone
kill
there to
you.
pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
What? What?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your
I assume this is Professor X.
Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Yes, it is Dr. X. Sure, let's go.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
And next time on Dragon Ball Z, no, next time on the Cat Lady, we will find out if her childhood was good or not. There is a heavy amount of exposition in here, and I guess I'm not too surprised, but I just wish you could skip some of that. If you like this, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment if you like to. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. See ya!